What's going on, everybody out there in the Lego community? In today's video, we're going to be reviewing this set right here, which is the Minifig Vending Machine. If you're not familiar with this set, this is set number 21358. This is an 18 plus set with 1,343 pieces and a whopping 16 minifigs from various themes over the years of Lego, and it's coming in at $179.99. First, before we get into reviewing everything with this set, I want to give you a little bit of the behind the scenes thinking of somebody who is reviewing Lego, especially when it comes to a set like this. There is so many things to talk about. You're trying not to make the video long, so I'm going to see if I don't waste your time here and be very specific about very specific things so that we can give you all the information in a short chunk of time. Now, when it comes to the minifigs, I'm going to give you some very high-res pictures of the front and also the backs of the minifigs, and if it includes second faces printed on the back of the heads, but I'm not going to go through each individual one because that would just take way too long. So hopefully that's going to be okay. Now, first off, let's talk about the build itself. This thing is fantastic. I am hugely in love with this set, especially because of what they were trying to create. I think they absolutely nailed it. Now, for those of you that are not really a fan of a ton of studs being on the outside of the set, well, this is for you. Basically, everything is plated except for a few areas that is going to have some studs. Now, I, for one, am kind of indifferent when it comes to that. I don't care if there's a ton of studs or not, but I think they did a great job at just getting the overall feeling and the curves of everything what they were trying to build here, which is, those candy machines. I'm sure you remember out there. Even kids nowadays can see these candy machines at different stores. You get a 25-cent coin or whatever, throw it in there, and boom, you get a candy coming out. And it just looks perfect. Now, when it comes to the build process, it was extremely enjoyable. Building the inner workings of this machine that allows for that basically ball to come out with the minifig is unbelievably entertaining to build. It's very simple. It's not difficult. There's no places where I was scratching my head trying to figure out, okay, well, where is this piece supposed to actually go? None of that occurred. Now, how will you refill those minifig prices once you have made your purchase? Well, you just simply take the top off of the vending machine. It's pretty much like a modular, and then you can go ahead and repackage those minifigs. Hey, throw some Star Wars in there, throw some City in there, throw some characters from Friends, from Disney, and just have a bunch of different characters in there that you can go ahead and repeat the process if you're wanting to keep them built, or however, maybe you have some kids that you want to reward each day with a minifig because they accomplished doing their homework or cleaning their room or something, and then you give them one of those coins and they can get a Star Wars minifig or any of the minifigs from this vending machine, which I think would be really fun to kind of do with the kiddos, or heck, even me. Hey, hon, I did the dishes. Can I get a minifig? But anyways, so I think that's really fun about that. Now, where does the coin go? So the coin goes down into the system, you turn the lever, and then the coin pops out the side. Everything with this build is done so well. It works like a charm. It literally works like these gears inside of this thing were greased. To be honest with you, in my own personal opinion, I think this set is going to be one of the best of 2025. I'm going to call it right now, and I know that there's still a ton of sets to come out, but I think this one is going to be on the list for sure. Now, as we look at the outside of the vending machine, you have to look at those massive translucent clear pieces that are included in this set. Now, a little bit of a shout out to Lego because they did indeed basically get 4 of these pieces and individually bag them in a small, I want to say this is one of those biodegradable bags that they're trying to kind of switch over to, but it was small enough that didn't allow the pieces to shift too much inside, which would then create scratches all over these pieces, because we all know that the translucent pieces in these sets are extremely easy to scratch. So I can 100% report that I have absolutely 0 scratches on my set. So thank you so much for doing this. In the past, they have put these pieces like this kind of loose in the bags with other parts, and you would end up getting a set of $100 with scratched pieces already. And I'm just so glad that they separated them. Now let's take a look at the coins that you're going to be using to buy these minifigs. They're printed pieces. They are fantastic, nice little details. You basically just slip the coin in. Now, just a little bit of information. Make sure that you fully push that coin down. There is a small little lever that gets pushed out of the way once that coin goes in, which then allows for you to turn that front lever, and then obviously you get a minifig to pop out the bottom. So just a little bit of a word of advice. If you are building this for yourself, I'm pretty sure you're just going to be put that coin right in there and everything's going to be great. But if this set is going to be for a kid, you just got to make sure that you explain, hey, just make sure you put that coin all the way down, seat it so that you can go ahead and turn it so they're just not, messing up any of the gears or any of that good stuff. Now, without further ado, let's take a detailed, in-depth look at the 16 minifigs that you're going to be getting in this set. Now, these minifigs span a lot of the different themes over the years of LEGO, even going all the way back to 1979 when they introduced Fabuland. Now, if you're not familiar with what Fabuland is, it was a theme that was created for kids that were around the age of 3 to 7, and they were just very easy sets to build, and all of the minifigs were basically animal-headed minifigs, and that's why you get an elephant and a bear in this set. Very cool of them to go ahead and include some Fabuland minifigs in there, but not just that. You're also going to be getting classic space, pirates, city beach, city, and castle minifigs in this set as well, and they're all so well done, including their little accessories that they have. You just can't get anything better than this. And the cool thing is, when you put that coin in there, you have no idea what you're going to be getting. And I just think that's so much fun to have that little bit of a surprise. Now it is time for us to talk about the price. And this was one of the main contentions of this set. So I'm going to give you my opinion. Don't, flame me in the comment section and call me a Lego shill or whatever, because I know that's what a lot of people like to say. But I think the price nails it right on the head. It's like right on the money. Now, the reasoning for this is, number one, you're getting 16 quality minifigs from a bunch of different themes, which are all fantastically done. But then you have to take a look at the set itself and the way that it was built and all the different parts that it needed to basically making a working minifig vending machine is going to add to the cost, as well as those massive translucent clear pieces is going to add to the cost overall. Now, for me, because the way that this thing was designed, the way that it works, the nostalgia of the sound, the coin, just everything that comes with this set, I think it is totally worth the price. I know asking for $179 is a lot for a Lego set, but I think this checks all of the boxes. Quality minifigs, great build, fun build, technical, even the old nostalgia sound that you get from turning the knob. It just checks all of the boxes. If you found this review informative, do me a favor and go down there and hit this video with a like. If you want to see more content like this about Lego, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and also hit that notification bell. It just lets you know whenever we drop new content. Let me know in the comment section below. Am I right with the $179 price tag being good, or is it too overpriced? What did you think about the minifigs or the build itself if you ended up getting this set? Let us know in the comment sections below. While you're out there hunting for Lego, looking for that perfect set for you, be safe out there, and we'll see you in the next one.